Thank you for taking some time to watch this quick update. As you know, things seem to be changing quite a bit, and from a place of peace and really trusting God, we want to move forward in a way that pleases Jesus. His command to love God and love others has not changed. And though we've been maybe surprised by some of the changes, some of the uncertainty, Jesus has not been surprised, and he is still moving forward, trying to reach people with the gospel that he came to give his life for. And so we are excited to walk with people into a growing relationship with Jesus and do that maybe in some new ways that we haven't done that before. Our team has been working together, and instead of really looking at this as an obstacle, have really looked at this as an opportunity for us to reach some people in some places that we would never have been able to reach them in the past. And so what does that look like? What does it look like to remain committed to the values that our church is committed to, but to minister to people in a new way for a season where you're not able to meet together? And so let me kind of walk you through how we're going to do that and really how we feel God has led us as a leadership team to move forward in this season according to the values that we have as a church to reach our region and minister to the people in our gathering. Let me kind of break it down to you in just a few buckets. The first one, let's talk about our gatherings. This past week, we did our very first online gathering at 10:30 on Sunday morning, and it was awesome to watch how God used that gathering to minister to our body, but also to impact some people around the country. And so going forward, we're going to continue for the next 4 to 6 weeks to continue to be online at 10:30 on Sunday morning. You'll be able to link to that from our website, but you'll also be able to see it right there on Facebook, as it'll be on Facebook Live. And those services are going to last between 30 and 40 minutes. And I want to encourage you to be online at those services every Sunday morning. Then another thing that we're going to do as it relates to gatherings is on Wednesday nights, we're going to do a prayer and Q&A kind of gathering online on Facebook Live. And so what it'll be is you'll be able to go online, you'll be able to share prayer requests, you'll be able to pray for other people in our gathering, and then you're going to be able to submit questions you might have about the Bible. You'll be able to submit those to our info@citywalkchurch.com account. And we're going to pick 1 or 2 of those each week, and we're going to just walk through some of those answers. And so our gatherings are going to be on Sunday morning, and then we'll have a gathering on Wednesday evening, and that'll be for the whole church. Another kind of bucket that I wanted to kind of talk about is our next gen ministries. You know it because we say it all the time. We don't babysit kids at Citywalk Church. We invest in world changers. And that goes for our children and our teenagers. And so how are we going to do that? A couple ways we're going to do that is on Saturday mornings, our City Kids leaders are going to produce a program that is going to be shown every Saturday morning that's really focused on ministering to our children. And so here in just about a week from this Saturday, your kids are going to be able to go online on Saturday morning, and our City Kids leaders are going to produce something that's exciting and impactful for their age group. And that'll take place every Saturday morning at the same time. For our city students, our youth ministry, what we're going to do is they are going to post a 8 to 10 minute Bible study on Tuesday evenings where your students can go online and watch that. And then they're going to follow that up with a discussion time somewhere on social media, and there'll be more details to come. But our goal is that your students would be able to continue to be taught the Bible in a relevant way and still continue to have good discussions with their youth leaders based around those topics and the things that are happening in their life. And so our gatherings, we kind of talked about that. We've talked about next gen ministry. It's very important. We're going to move forward to do a good job reaching and ministering to our children and teenagers. And then the third thing is our city groups. We're no longer really in a position where we feel comfortable meeting in homes with 10 or 15 people, but we are committed to community and we're committed to city groups. And so what we're going to do is we're going to continue to work on a plan, which will be posted on our website, for you to be a part of the city group that you're currently a part of, or if you're not part of a city group, to join one of our 5 city groups. And we're going to do that digitally. So you'll be able to go online during the time your city group meets and have community discuss the message, walk through questions, encourage each other, and do that every single week. And I'd encourage you, if you're not a part of a city group, this is your opportunity to jump into one of our 5, and you can do it from the comfort of your home, and you'll be able to do that digitally. And it's going to be real important that you stay connected to community. And so those are the things that, as it relates to getting together with people, that we're going to be doing. Another thing that we're doing, and you're going to see more about this, is we want to talk about how are we going to minister to other people and serve our city when we really can't meet with people. And so a few things that we're going to be doing that you're going to see a little bit more about very soon is we're going to create some digital invite cards that you can share with people online. We're going to create some videos that you can share with people online to invite them to join you for online church, just like you would invite them to join you at church if you were going there on Sunday morning at River Valley High School. And we believe just like inviting someone to come to church with you is very powerful, we believe if you do that digitally, it's just as powerful. And there's people sitting at home on Sunday morning that if you invite them to join you and to follow along digitally and to go into our service, that people would come right from the comfort of their home on their computer and watch that service while you're in your home. They'll watch it from their home and they'll be ministered to. So we're going to create that. Another thing we're creating that you'll see here in the next few days is we're creating a card for you to share with your neighbors. What it is, it'll be a little serve your neighbor card where you'll be able to put your name, your phone number, a little bit of information, and you'll be able to leave it in the mailbox or on the doorstep of your neighbors to let them know that, hey, if they need something, if they need prayer, if they need groceries, if they need somebody to talk to, they have your contact information. And so I hope that every single one of us will take that card and put it on 4 or 5 neighbors' doorsteps, and just imagine how many hundreds of people we'll be ministering to just by using that card. And so that's a quick overview of how we feel God is calling us to move forward in this season. As you kind of think about your part in this, the last thing I want to talk about in this video is, okay, how am I going to engage fully with all that's going on in my church and kind of do it in this new way? Few things. One, I want to encourage you to attend every gathering. So Sunday morning, get on your computer, on your phone, attend our Sunday morning service, be a part of that gathering. God's going to use it in your life, I believe, in a special way. Attend our midweek prayer time. And as you attend it online, pray for the prayer requests and really engage in those online services. And so attend. The second thing is invite. Invite others to join you. You're not going to invite them to join you physically, but invite them to join you digitally. Invite them to get on their computers and be a part of those things as well, because God will bless them. The third thing I want to encourage you to do is continue to be generous. Continue to give, which is very, very important, especially in this season when we're not meeting. Continue to be generous with your neighbors. As we provide these tools for you, use them to be generous with your neighbors and really allow Jesus to live his life through you. And then the last thing, if you're not a part of a group, I want to encourage you to join a group. Get in a group. Don't sit at home all by yourself and not be connected to a group. And so when our website goes live, we're going to make some changes and we're going to put out a new website that's going to help you with these things. I would encourage you to jump into the group section and join a group, because God, like I said earlier, was not surprised, is not distracted from what he's trying to do in our world. And I believe as his followers that our desire is for Jesus to live his life through us, and this is a great opportunity to do that. We love you, Citywalk Church, and we're looking forward to all God's going to do in your life and in our gathering in this season. We'll see you online this week, 10:30 Sunday morning.